Here's a little explanation for page 138, classroom exercise J, sign check. The first part, so there's number 1 and number 2. And then within number 1, there are 20 questions, and within number 2, there are 5. Number 1 is asking for age and shoulder shift together. So you want the contrastive structure with the shoulder shift. And then the other one, number 2, asks for listing and ordering. So for number 1, the example, I think, is a little hard to understand. If you're watching this, that means you know why I don't use the book very often for our practices. It's not always clear. So for the example, it says 7.3. And then what is signed is they are 7 and 3 years old. I think that can be clarified a little bit. So if I'm supposed to sign 7 and 3 using age and shoulder shift, I would do so they is not plural. You're talking about one person, then you're talking about another person. So I think that's a little confusing. So when you do number 1, you would do the same thing, only you would sign age 6 and age 10, or old 6 and old 10. For number 2, you're going to start with, if there are 3 options here, you'll list them out on 3 fingers. Remember, that's in your non-dominant hand, and then you point with your dominant hand, or 4 or 5, depending on how many things are listed. So I hope that's helpful.